In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take an activity and alter it and make it your own. So in this case, I have an activity which is in a book called Area of Triangles, and there's two activities. Now, if I were to look at the second activity, it's great. It's a very nice activity. It's just, I actually just want this first one, and I'd like to tweak it a little bit so that I'm going to assign this to students, but I want to give them a space to actually write down their investigation ideas or thoughts. All right, to do that, top right-hand corner, there are three dots. So we're going to click on those three dots. We are allowed to make a copy. I can copy the whole book or copy the activity. As I indicated already, I'm actually specifically going to look at this particular activity. So I'm going to copy that activity. And you can see now it's copy of area of a triangle. I can word this myself now. Area of a triangle, let's say I call it activity. And I can alter actually even in here, I can make any changes that I want. So by clicking on the pencil button, you can see how it opens up this so that I can change whatever I want. I can change even the size of this thing. I could do more advanced settings. So the width, the height, the change of scale, and so on. So feel free to play with any of those tools that you'd like. I'm going to click done. I'm going to actually leave the applet piece, which is what it's called, an applet. I'm going to leave it the way it is. What I would like to do is just make sure that the students have a space for them to actually answer these questions. So here, where it says move point D, so the triangle is a right triangle, then move the hint slider, describe the end result. I would actually like them to describe it right here, right now. So to do that, so I click on this pencil. You can see here that I don't have really a space for them to type. This is really more of a text box. So what I probably want to do is I'm going to grab this first part. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to add an element. And when I add an element, I have certain options here, as you can see. And in this case, I am going to choose a question. So this is a text that's above already. And I'm not going to go through all what the other ones are. They're pretty self-explanatory. This one being the applet, kind of like up here. I'm going to go to questions, and I'm going to paste this. So you see how we have the exact same here. Move the point D, so triangle is a right triangle, then move the hint slider and describe the end result. So I may even want to do this. Break it up. I love how I can do whatever I want here. And I may not even need one. It's kind of like a redundant piece if I put one. And this will be the space where the students can put the end result, just their description, and I'm going to click done. I'm going to copy a very similar idea here. See how you can do copy? Same idea, it's set up. So what I'm going to do now is go up here, grab this, and paste. Same idea. So move point D to make this time an obtuse triangle, and I'm going to get rid of the rest. I know it says for an acute triangle as well in this one, but I'm actually going to keep that separate. So I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to click done. Perfect, and I'm going to copy, and this time I'm going to do it where I'm going to create it for an acute triangle. Done. So now I have this one, part one, part two, and I broke this up into actually an extra part, sorry. What conjecture can you make about the formula for area of a triangle? Test this conjecture with 5 different base and height combinations and record the result. Love it. So I'm going to take this, copy, and add an element again. I can copy this one too and paste if I want, but I'm just going to add element, question, and paste. All right, and this will be the space where students can put their results after the 5 triangles and so on. Click done, save, and close. And there you go. So I should have, oops, that's just from the applet itself. I should be able to go back to now my space. So if I go to GeoGebra, and I want to go to so I'm going to go to profile here. It's going to take me to my landing page. Now take a look. This is that activity. So area of a triangle activity. Remember, I renamed it slightly. So now I can click on this. And this is Teacher TS1. This is actually the author because this is the account that I'm using. This is just a testing and training account that I use. So this is a good sign. This is me. This is the original author of the activity, the GeoGebra materials team. Topic, so nothing's changed. But now we have here, oh, you know what I forgot to do? And I'm going to show you right now. It's not too late. I'm going to edit this activity because what I forgot to do is after I recreated those questions, I didn't actually delete the question above that, this investigation piece. And I don't need to have that there twice. So I am going to actually put the garbage can this and save and close again. And there you go. All right, so this is now how you can change any of the GeoGebra activities. You could do the whole book. You could just do a book and change only one activity, or you can just do by activity itself. Completely up to you. I love how GeoGebra gives you this opportunity. And also this leads you down the path of maybe even down the road creating your own GeoGebra activities. Hopefully you found this video helpful.